of course, it is a serious issue, and that's the problem for one apartment complex that they're dealing with tonight. Michelle Nix joins us now from the Snow Tracker and continues our team coverage. Michelle.
Well, good evening, Chris. That's right. We are in the Snow Tracker, and the snow is actually coming down. We're on 90 heading east, but it's a very, very small, like thin flakes that are coming down. We were in downtown where it was coming down a little harder, but the roads are fairly clear at this point. There are salt trucks that are out on the road, but along with this snow is the bitterly cold temperatures. And for some people in Shaker Heights, that's a real problem tonight.
Shame on you. You need to do better. You need to abide by the rules of the lease.
That's a message to Banyan Management from Rose Gold Carter, a renter at the Shaker Moreland Apartments on Larchmere in Shaker Heights. She tells me her apartment building has not had any heat since Monday.
Man's inhumanity to man. How can you be so indifferent to people literally freezing?
Carter says since November she has had no heat in her apartment at least 3 times, and this bitter cold aggravates her asthma. At one point, the temperature inside of her apartment, just 42 degrees, she says, but the property manager has refused to pay for a hotel.
I requested a reasonable accommodation due to my disability, and I was denied.
Making things even worse, Carter claims residents have been advised not to use space heaters.
According to some sort of regulations, like Shaker regulations, we're really not supposed to use space heaters as our only source of heat because it is really dangerous and these buildings are really old.
And people trying to stay warm with space heaters in the building is why Carter feels the electric to her stove and refrigerator has gone out.
That started on Tuesday. The guy came over and he looked at it. He said, I don't know what's wrong. An electrician was supposed to have been called.
In a strange twist, Carter is forced to use the ledge of her bathroom window to keep her groceries cold since the refrigerator is not working. She says she was told by management that at least the heat would be fixed by now, a broken promise she claims she's heard before.
Clearly, it's not being rectified.
To leave a message.
It was after hours for the property manager, so we left a voicemail trying to determine when the boiler problem will be fixed and the heat back on. As for Carter, she'll have to spend the night at a friend's house.
Life Saving Grace, though, is my community.
Now, that Shaker Heights woman has put her rent in escrow. She says she'll be staying with friends tonight, and we know that these temperatures, they're not going away either, just like the snow. Again, we're on 90 heading east where the snow is falling. It's a very fine snow at this point, but it is sticking in some areas here in Northeast Ohio. So everybody bundle up and just be prepared, have your gas tanks filled up, and be careful on the roads. Reporting from the Snow Tracker, Michelle Nix, 19 News.